Hello friends, the Trimboli method for back pain. You know, I feel that if everyone, young, old, and in between, would get a chiropractic adjustment once a month, get a massage once a month, we would eliminate 50% of the drug use in this country. And if you want to go high level and add a homeopathic or naturopathic visit twice a year, you would probably eliminate another 25% of your own medication for now and in the future too. And for you and for your kids. That's just my opinion. I'm just a crazy chiropractor. So today we're talking the Trimboli method for back pain. If you have nerve irritation or a misalignment. Now, there's two ways that nerves can have a problem if you have an injury. One is irritation, one is compression. We'll talk about compression in another video. When you have nerve irritation, you can have pain where the misalignment is, whether it's up your spine, your cranium, your jaw, your pelvis, one of your extremities like your hips, your knees, but it might be pain in a different spot or it might radiate. So you can't say if I have leg pain or if I have arm pain, it is something. It could be a muscle that has trigger points. It could be inflammation. It could be a nerve root irritation from a misalignment of the spine or some extremity or pelvis, or it could be a nerve root compression. So you cannot use leg or arm pain or tingling, for that matter, to diagnose yourself or differentiate where your back pain is coming from. So this is how you know your back pain is coming from a nerve irritation because of a misalignment of the spine or pelvis. One thing is you did something. You did something silly. You tripped over the dog. You slipped down the stairs when you had your socks on. You hit your head when you're in a lower cabinet and you opened the upper cabinet and you wailed your head into that upper cabinet. You were trying to retrieve something for one of your kids out of a pond and you slipped on the mud and fell. You didn't see the packages that were sitting on the floor in front of you, whether they were boxes or bags, and you tripped over them. You lifted something improperly. I could go on all day with these. So you did something. The second way to know is this is a discomfort that will come and go for no good reason. And this is why when you have a nerve irritation, the nerve system is also influenced by other stresses. When you have a lot of stress, like whether you're doing something that's stressful on your spine, which could be as simple as walking, if you're in this situation where you have a nerve irritation. So you're doing something that's stressful on your body, and your body, the nerve system will let you know with a pain signal. You have less stress, whether that's a chemical stress, an emotional stress, or a physical stress, you have less of that, and your symptoms might subside. And because we are so unaware of the different stresses around us, it will seem very random that, oh my gosh, I was fine yesterday, but today I woke up and my back is killing me. I have no idea why. So that is a sign that you need a misalignment, or that you have a misalignment of your spine, pelvis, or an extremity that is irritating a nerve. The third way to know is you literally can look crooked. Like when you walk, you might be toeing out. The seams on your pants might rotate as you walk because of that misalignment. You won't be able to work out at the gym same from left to right. You might be kind of compensating almost on one side. And you don't normally do that. So some part of your movement or your posture will be distorted, and it's something you can't quite fix, or you might try to, and you really can't. Now, this is different from when you have a disc herniation and you are in antalgic, meaning out of pain position. That is different, because that looks very specific. This could be a variety of different things when you have a misalignment and it's causing a nerve irritation. What do you do? And by the way, stay tuned, because I'm going to tell you what happens if you don't handle this and handle this promptly. So what do? Unfortunately, you got to go see your chiropractor. This is a time when you have to get an adjustment. Nothing replaces the adjustment in this circumstance. Yes, the second thing is to put ice on it. Don't put heat on it because there is a chance with the nerve irritation that there's some inflammation around that nerve root. If you put heat on it, you will feel worse, and it won't be right away because heat, it's kind of deceiving. It feels good in the moment, but if you feel worse 2 hours later, you know you made a mistake. So 1, get an adjustment by a qualified chiropractor. Number 2, put ice on it. And number 3, I don't recommend this one. So I don't actually have three cures for this. I only have 2. But the third one is, if you fall exactly right, like let's say you have a misalignment with a nerve irritation because you stepped in a hole when you were walking through your yard. You could try to like step in a hole, but on the opposite side and maybe fix it. Like I said, I don't recommend this. So I actually only have 2 cures. All right, so what happens if you don't correct this? If you don't go see your chiropractor, it will get worse and not go away. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, if I just ignore it, it'll go away. Like today's a good day, I'm fine, it'll go away. No, it won't. And it'll just get worse. And it will cause other issues to build on top of that. Do you remember I said in other videos that most everybody has more than one problem? They have layers of issues because they waited too long. So if you fell off of a chair, if you decided that you're too lazy to get the step ladder and you're going to use a folding chair to reach that high thing, if you have a new kitten and you went to almost go, you were walking along and you were going to step on it, and to avoid stepping on it, you just like stumbled over the other way. You've slipped on water. Like, don't wait. Go to see your chiropractor. All right, that's all. Bye for now.